At some point, you go to more funerals than you do weddings, and it's just the turn of life, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
But
It
some of
is.
this is sad, and the person we're going to eulogize, she lived a long life. But it's interesting to have to go through that checklist again and how it's changed over the years. Now the roles have definitely reversed.
Hmm.
When I was much younger, I would travel back to Orangeburg to travel with family to go to reunions and things like that. And it's a very different world now. So
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
okay.
It's inevitable, I guess is the way
Life
it
is
is.
change.
That's true.
Change is
That's
life.
true. You know what else is inevitable? Taxes.
Yes.
So, as they say, death and taxes. That's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been on an adventure the last few weeks. I was helping my dad do some tax prep, and
Yeah.
when I say helping my dad do some tax prep, I'm basically doing his taxes for him. And I've got it to the point where everything's on the spreadsheet that his accountant's going to need, and I have backup for all the things that are on the spreadsheet, and I have handed it off to him for him to go take it to the accountant and hang out with him. So I think that's actually going to work out. It's just that time of the year, just like time of life,
It
it's time of the
is.
year.
And you know what? I've had to do the same thing for my loved ones. My father-in-law is being now has two capable women handling his finances. He likes to think
Mm-hmm.
he's like president, and they're the VPs of finance. It's a little bit of the other way around, but that's okay.
Yep.
And then for mom, I've done the same thing too, and so I have conversations now. I now am intimately involved with her tax preparer and her stockbroker and all the things that go along with that. So at some point you have to get involved in that kind of thing especially if you're dealing with people with diminished capacity. And so yeah, got to deal with that stuff.
That's right.
And when you're older, around their age, you're complicated. It ain't just like going to doing the easy form. No.
Absolutely.
um,
Absolutely.
you got a lot of things going on, so
Mm-hmm.
you got to be prepared for that.
Yep.
A lot of
Medical
1090s and
things,
annuities and insurance
annuities. That's right.
policies and income
Yeah.
statements and things like that. And so
Yeah.
this is not the thing to wait until the 14th of April and say, oops, I need to go, because it's going to be way harder.
And
And
you
if you are at that point, guess what? You can get an extension and you talk to somebody.